The British royal family has long been a source of fascination for people around the world, with its centuries-old traditions, lavish ceremonies, and of course, its fair share of drama. In recent years, few storylines have captivated the public's attention quite like the relationship between Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and the rest of the royal family. At the center of this complex web of relationships lies an intriguing dynamic between Meghan and her stepmother-in-law, Queen Camilla. As we delve into the reported tensions between these two prominent royal figures, it's important to understand the context in which their relationship has developed. Meghan Markle, a former American actress, entered the royal fold in 2016 when she began dating Prince Harry. Their whirlwind romance culminated in a fairy tale wedding in May 2018, watched by millions around the globe. Initially hailed as a breath of fresh air for the monarchy, Meghan's tenure as a working royal was short-lived and fraught with controversy. On the other hand, Camilla Parker Bowles, now Queen Camilla, has had a long and complicated history with the royal family. Once vilified by the British public as the other woman in Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage, Camilla has undergone a remarkable image rehabilitation over the years. Her 2005 marriage to Charles, now King Charles III, marked the beginning of her official role within the royal family, a position that has steadily grown in prominence. The relationship between Meghan and Camilla is said to have been strained from the outset. According to royal insiders, Camilla was initially welcoming to Meghan, recognizing the challenges of marrying into the royal family as an outsider. However, as Meghan and Harry's relationship with the rest of the family began to deteriorate, so too did Meghan's rapport with her stepmother-in-law. One of the key points of contention appears to be the different approaches taken by Meghan and Camilla in adapting to royal life. Camilla, having weathered years of public scrutiny and criticism, adopted a strategy of quiet perseverance. She focused on her charitable work, supported Charles in his royal duties, and gradually won over the public through her down-to-earth demeanor and commitment to her role. Meghan, in contrast, seemed to struggle with the constraints and expectations placed upon her as a member of the royal family. Her outspoken nature and desire to modernize certain aspects of the monarchy reportedly clashed with the more traditional outlook held by senior royals, including Camilla. This fundamental difference in approach is believed to have been a significant source of tension between the two women. The situation came to a head in January 2020, when Harry and Meghan announced their decision to step back as senior royals, a move that sent shockwaves through the monarchy. This decision, dubbed Megxit by the press, is said to have deeply disappointed Camilla, who viewed it as a betrayal of the family and the institution they represent. In the aftermath of Harry and Meghan's departure, the rift between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family only seemed to widen. The couple's explosive interview with Oprah Winfrey in March 2021 further exacerbated tensions, with Harry and Meghan making several damaging allegations against the royal family, including claims of racism and neglect. It was during this interview that Harry made comments about Camilla that are believed to have particularly incensed his stepmother. He suggested that Camilla, along with other members of the family, was trapped within the institution of the monarchy. This characterization is said to have deeply offended Camilla, who has dedicated years of her life to supporting the monarchy and carving out her role within it. The publication of Harry's memoir, Spare, in January 2023 added fuel to the fire. In the book, Harry painted a less than flattering picture of Camilla, describing her as dangerous and accusing her of leaking stories to the press to improve her own image at the expense of others. These allegations are believed to have further soured Camilla's opinion of both Harry and Meghan. Despite the public nature of these conflicts, both Camilla and Meghan have largely maintained a dignified silence on their personal relationship. However, their actions and the reports from those close to them speak volumes about the underlying tensions. For instance, during the few occasions when Meghan has returned to the UK since stepping down as a working royal, interactions between her and Camilla have been noticeably limited and formal. At Prince Philip's funeral in April 2021 and Queen Elizabeth II's funeral in September 2022, observers noted the lack of warmth between the two women, with their exchanges limited to polite nods and brief greetings. Sources close to the palace have suggested that Camilla views Meghan as a disruptive influence within the family. She reportedly believes that Meghan's actions have caused unnecessary drama and damaged the reputation of the monarchy. This perspective is said to be shared by other senior royals, including Prince William and Princess Catherine. On the other hand, supporters of Meghan argue that she has been unfairly targeted by both the media and certain members of the royal family. They point to the different treatment received by Meghan compared to other royal brides, suggesting that racism and classism have played a role in the hostility directed towards her. The contrast in how the British press treats Meghan and Camilla is particularly striking. While Camilla has enjoyed increasingly positive coverage in recent years, Meghan continues to face intense scrutiny and often negative portrayals in the tabloids. This discrepancy has not gone unnoticed by Harry and Meghan, who have been vocal about what they perceive as unfair treatment by the British media. In his book Spare, Harry even went so far as to suggest that Camilla had an uncomfortably close relationship with the British press, implying that she was willing to trade stories about other family members to secure positive coverage for herself. While these allegations have been strongly denied by the palace, they have undoubtedly contributed to the strain between Camilla and the Sussexes. The ongoing drama has put King Charles III in a difficult position. As both Camilla's husband and Harry's father, he finds himself caught between loyalty to his wife and love for his son. Reports suggest that Charles has attempted to mediate between the two camps, but with limited success. The king is said to be deeply saddened by the rift within his family and hopes for a reconciliation, but the path to peace remains unclear. Despite the tensions, there have been moments that have hinted at the possibility of a thaw in relations. For instance, when Camilla was officially named Queen Consort by the late Queen Elizabeth II in February 2022, Harry issued a statement congratulating her. This gesture was seen by some as an olive branch, although it did little to repair the underlying damage. More recently, there have been reports that Meghan is eager to sit down with the royals and hash things out. Sources close to the Duchess suggest that she genuinely feels hurt by the ongoing estrangement and wants to address the issues directly. However, it remains to be seen whether such a meeting will take place and what the outcome might be. The relationship between Camilla and Meghan is further complicated by their respective positions within the royal hierarchy. As Queen Consort, Camilla now occupies one of the highest positions within the monarchy. Her role in supporting King Charles III and representing the royal family at official events has solidified her status as a key figure in the institution. Meghan, on the other hand, has carved out a different path for herself since leaving the royal family. Along with Prince Harry, she has pursued various media and philanthropic ventures in the United States. The couple has signed lucrative deals with Netflix and Spotify, launched their Archie Foundation, and continued to speak out on issues they care about, including mental health and racial justice. This divergence in their roles and responsibilities has likely contributed to the disconnect between Camilla and Meghan. While Camilla is focused on upholding the traditions and protocols of the monarchy, Meghan has been vocal about her desire to modernize and challenge certain aspects of royal life. This fundamental difference in outlook has made it difficult for the two women to find common ground. The impact of this rift extends beyond personal relationships. It has implications for the monarchy as an institution, raising questions about its ability to adapt to changing times and accommodate diverse perspectives. The contrast between Camilla's traditional approach and Meghan's more progressive stance reflects broader debates about the role of the monarchy in contemporary society. Moreover, the drama has had a significant impact on public perception of the royal family. While some view the conflict as a natural result of generational and cultural differences, others see it as a sign of deeper problems within the institution. The royal family's handling of the situation has been closely scrutinized, with critics arguing that more could have been done to support Meghan and address her concerns. As the drama continues to unfold, it's clear that the relationship between Camilla and Meghan will remain a topic of intense public interest. Their dynamic serves as a microcosm of larger issues within the royal family and society at large, touching on themes of tradition versus modernity, inclusion and diversity, and the power of the media in shaping public narratives. Looking to the future, the possibility of reconciliation between Camilla and Meghan remains uncertain. Much will depend on the willingness of both parties to engage in open and honest dialogue, as well as the ability of other family members, particularly King Charles and Prince William, to mediate the situation. For Camilla, the challenge will be to balance her role as queen consort with the personal dynamics within the family. As she continues to support Charles in his reign, she will need to navigate the complex relationships with all members of the royal family, including those who have stepped away from official duties. Meghan, for her part, faces the task of defining her role and identity outside of the royal family while still maintaining connections to her husband's heritage and family. Her actions and public statements will continue to be closely watched, with each move potentially impacting her relationship with Camilla and the rest of the royals. Ultimately, the drama between Camilla and Meghan is more than just a personal conflict. It reflects broader societal tensions and raises important questions about the future of the monarchy. As the royal family continues to evolve and adapt to changing times, the relationship between these two prominent women will likely remain a focal point of public interest and speculation. In conclusion, the reported dislike between Queen Camilla and Meghan Markle is a complex issue rooted in personal differences, conflicting approaches to royal life, and the broader context of a family and institution in transition. While the full extent of their relationship may never be fully known to the public, its impact on the royal family and public perception of the monarchy is undeniable. As the situation continues to develop, it will undoubtedly provide further insights into the challenges and changes facing the British royal family in the 21st century.